What about the Southern Miss offense? When you look at them, I played a game, but when you look at them from last year, what do you see?
Well, I think they do a good job running the football. They got explosive playmakers at receiver. I think they do a good job mixing the tempo. They try to formation you with the tempo and give you a lot of eye candies with motions.
Mark said today on the teleconference that Eli Brown's been playing some linebacker some. I guess what went into having him there, and what can he bring?
He just brings speed and athleticism, you know, and for his size, I've said it before, he's a physical guy for his size. So he gives you some versatility.
From last year to this year, what difference other than personnel do you see in the defense?
I think attitude and confidence. Like, you could tell we're more mature. By no means have we arrived. You know, it's an ongoing process. But you can definitely tell we're a year more mature.
Steven said yesterday that Derek Beatty's the guy giving him the most trouble on defense. Has Derek took a bigger step up this season, or to start the season?
You know, I think Derek's had a good camp, and I think he's put a bunch of pressure on himself to get better, like we all should. You know, and certainly he's a guy who's played a lot of football now. So the more football you play, the higher your expectation should be for yourself and the program's expectation of you.
How excited are you for Saturday being back in the coordinator role?
I'll be honest with you, coordinator, no coordinator, I'm just excited for competition, right? I mean, at the end of the day, this is, you know, you finish that Georgia Tech game and you get on the bus and you're not satisfied and you're chomping at the bit. So it's been a long time since that game. And I think every player, every coach, anybody that's a competitor is ready for the game.
Have you all changed which assistants are on the field from last year, or are you thinking mostly the same?
Mostly the same. I'll go up.
Why do you like to be upstairs?
I think it just gives you another set of eyes. And, you know, you guys, it's no secret, Coach Stoops is real involved in our side. So it just makes sense for one of us to be up and one of us to be down.
You don't enforce no turnovers. Who's the guys on the back end that you are most likely to be ones to force?
I hope all of them, right?
I don't, yeah.
Shoot, hopefully we come away with 5+ picks and every one of the DBs that plays has one. I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. You know, that's why they play the games.
When you mentioned their emotions and what they like to do with it, what's the biggest challenge to your guys and you to combat that?
Eye control and just getting lined up properly. You know, having your eyes in the right spot, keying what you're supposed to key.
And have they done a good job of that in camp?
Yeah, but you know, as you prepare for a new opponent, it's obviously a little different than our offense. Although I will say this, our offense through training camp gives you a ton of different stuff and a ton of different pictures, which is great for preparation.
There's been so much discussion about stopping the run this preseason camp and all summer. Getting to face somebody like Ito Smith right out of the gate, does that sort of give you a barometer?
No question. I mean, he's a great back. They do a great job in the run game. Their offensive line blocks it up well for him, finishes. So there's no doubt. And I think that'll play a huge role to our success on Saturday.
Are there things you can glean from watching the film from last year about stopping him?
Yeah, and you know, I think at the end of the day, the biggest thing in a lot of these first games, I don't care who your opponent is, it's usually the team that executes, plays fundamentally sound football, and on defense plays with great leverage and tackles that wins.
We know from Johnson who the guy on the defense gives him the most trouble. Who on the offense gives you all the most trouble?
I think Steven's been really good. Benny's been really good. We got good tight ends. You know, our offensive line's physical. You know, offensively, I think they got some pieces. You know, obviously Juice can do some things with the football and go up and get the football. So they got some pieces.